seized and found.
But I've never seen a wall built of cocaine before.
How a traffic stop intercepted millions of dollars. Speaking out.
Drag plays a very important role in the LGBT community.
As drag shows hit the center of a political debate. And students get creative.
It's important that the community members attend the town halls, voice their concerns, and demand change from their leaders.
With a cup of joe to raise funds. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Brenda Miranda.
And I'm Adrian Diaz-Alejo. Today is Friday, October 17th, 2025.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Congress finishes the week with no changes in the government. Today marks day 17 of the government shutdown, and more are to come, as it will continue into next week.
The Senate failed to advance the Republican-led stopgap bill that requires 60 votes to fund the government through late November. The majority of Democrats refused to comply unless better health care funding is assured. Monday will be the next earliest day for votes.
Florida Highway Patrol intercepts millions of dollars worth of cocaine in Palm Beach County during a traffic stop. State officials announced the major drug seizure on Wednesday. West Palm Beach authorities suspect the truck was transporting drugs from the southern border into South Florida and alerted Florida Highway Patrol. Troopers later stopped the truck on the Florida Turnpike and found duffel bags filled with cocaine inside a concealed trap door.
I've done a lot of things around the planet, but I've never seen a wall built of cocaine before. What that shows you is 173 kilos, 146 bricks, and an approximate $14.7 million value.
Officials report that approximately 381 pounds of cocaine was seized with approximately $14.7 million value. The suspects, including a previous deportee, were transferred to federal custody.
A Florida father faces child neglect charges after his 5-year-old daughter recovers from an overdose. Deputies say the daughter ate her dad's cannabis gummies, leading to symptoms that include difficulty standing and opening her eyes. She was rushed to the hospital, and her father, Cajuan Harris, was arrested. The child's mother says this is the second incident, the first involved ingesting opioids.
Within the LGBTQ community, drag has been more than entertainment, but here in South Florida, it has been politicized following Governor Ron DeSantis' push to restrict drag performances, particularly for minors. Caplin's Gabriela Danger has more on the issue.
Miami is home to a rich and diverse LGBTQ+ community, from places like Wynwood to Wilton Manors to Miami Beach. However, in recent years, drag performers find themselves at the center of a heated political debate. With drag shows now closely monitored, it can be hard for the community to keep its head up. However, to many, drag is not a lewd performance. It has been part of the LGBTQ community since its conception and continues to bring people together, serving as both art and activism.
Drag plays a very important role in the LGBT community because almost any LGBTQ event you think of has or features drag entertainers. Like, honestly hurts my feelings that they think we're doing something wrong when it's kind of the opposite. Doing drag within itself is political. We're kind of like inspiring people and making people have fun, and it's something different than going bowling or something like that. It's unexpected. Drag is something different every single time.
In 2023, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed the Protection of Children measure, aimed at restricting minors from attending lewd performances. Drag often used as an example. To many, both in Pride Center and YDSA, Young Democratic Socialists of America, drag is a form of art that has often been used as activism over the years as the political climate changes to the times.
I don't think drag is inherently activism. I think in some ways it is forced to be activism, but I see it as just queer expression and queer art. I do think it can be used as activism. I know plenty of drag performers use it as a way to kind of break gender stereotypes. They use it as a way to advocate for issues such as internationalist issues like Palestine. They use it to advocate for the rights of queer and trans people.
Despite legal and political challenges, the drag community in Florida remains determined to continue performing, supporting one another, and keeping spaces of belonging alive. For many, drag is both expression and community. Reporting for Caplin News, I'm Gabriela Danger.
With many cutbacks to education programs across the country, schools are looking for more alternative ways to raise funds for students. The Convent of Mercy Academy, an all-girls school with locations in Jamaica and Florida, is looking to find resources within the community to meet essential needs and empower young students. Caplin News reporter Rachel Oquendo has more on the story.
We are here at Island Space Caribbean Museum, where Alpha Alumni Florida Chapter is hosting their eventful Artful Aromas Coffee and Art fundraiser to help support students. The museum held a fundraiser for the Convent of Mercy Academy students.
We're always raising money to deal with ad hoc needs for the girls. So a number of our girls come from inner city communities, and as a result, they're lacking just basic, even hygiene resources. We're in charge of the robotics program, and so we provide robots for our girls to excel in STEM. We provide sponsorship for sporting activities. So there are many different ways in which we support the girls.
The Convent of Mercy Academy is an all-girls high school in Jamaica and South Florida for low-income students, with its brother school being St. George's College. Alpha Alumni helps provide students scholarships, programs, and resources.
My high school, ex-high school is St. George's College, and I love to give back to the schools. This is a great event along with Alpha. We're sister and brother schools in Jamaica, so I wouldn't miss this for the world.
With recent cutbacks on financial assistance and resources for students, this event highlights the importance of this issue.
Not only do you have challenges to resources now politically and economically, you have other challenges that impact education in terms of the types of books, the qualities of books, how we enrich minds.
But that is one of my
Guest speaker and attorney Kesia Early notes the importance of these educational programs for students.
So I see a disparity in the lower communities as well as the affluent communities. More of the resources are in the affluent communities and less resources are in the lower communities. It's important that the community members attend the town halls, voice their concerns, and demand change from their leaders.
Alpha Alumni hopes to bring awareness to this issue for students in need of financial assistance. Reporting from Plantation, I'm Rachel Oquendo for Caplin News.
Special needs children in Idaho are excited this morning after a first-of-its-kind inclusive playground was made. CNN's Olivia Tyler has more.
I don't know of any playground in the Des Moines or central Iowa area where a wheelchair can go fully into a playground.
But now she does. Cassie Kilgore is Milo's mom. Milo has many complex special needs. He's 4 years old and lives full-time at ChildServe.
You know, there are difficult things that bring people to ChildServe, but they do a really good job of making it fun and family-oriented and wrapping their arms around families.
Families like the Kilgores, who have been waiting for the nonprofit's brand new adaptive therapy playground.
It really will help kids gain skills, both physical, cognitive, and social skills, but also have fun and play. And it's the brain's most favorite way to learn is through play.
The adaptive playground is inclusive and easily accessible for kids with all different kinds of needs, like the entryway, which fits a wheelchair. ChildServe expects the playground to host 1,000 children a week.
We try to have all the elements that help kids with balance, with movement, with sounds and experiences. A space like this can be helpful for a family to come together with their children and the siblings to really enjoy time together outside. That's therapeutic for the whole family.
Which is exactly what the Kilgores plan to do.
Milo can be with cousins and friends of friends or kids of friends and enjoy it like all together at the same time. And so I actually envision maybe like birthday parties here and just more inclusive family events.
Especially time on the merry-go-round, which Make-A-Wish funded per Milo's request.
That has space for wheelchairs to slide in with no problem and has seats for the rest of the family too.
So when everybody comes to visit, they can make memories together.
The Panthers had a heated game against the New Jersey Devils.
That's right, Miranda. And that's still ahead, and so is this story.
I hate to say once in a lifetime find, but it really is right up there.
A man literally gets more than he bargained for after buying some baseball cards. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Trading cards aren't worth the cardboard they're printed on, but some are worth real money. This man got the best of both worlds. Facebook Marketplace is a site full of unexpected treasures, and for one man, it was a find of a lifetime.
The man you're about to meet paid less than $100 for a rare collection of sports cards, which are likely worth thousands of dollars. WBZ's Logan Hall has the story.
Cy Young, who of course one of the most famous players of all time.
For Tom Conrad, an antiquer who usually collects old advertising signs, oil cans, and soda bottles, coming across a baseball card collection from the early 1900s was like hitting a walk-off home run.
I hate to say once-in-a-lifetime find, but it really is right up there.
The cards came from an estate sale at an old house in Providence. Tom spotted them on Facebook Marketplace for just $75.
We've got 122 baseball cards on here. Everything from Cy Young to Christy Mathewson, John McGraw, all bunch of Hall of Famers on there.
The former owner glued the cards to the inside of this wooden chest. Among some of the best finds in the collection, a 1909 Cy Young card that Matt Sharps from trading card store The Vault says is worth big money.
In poor condition, it's still a couple grand. And I saw a couple years ago there was a sale in a graded 8, which is near mint, sold for over $100,000.
Matt specializes in valuing and trading at the Tom Brady-owned card shop. He says it's a one-of-a-kind collection to come across.
These cards used to come in boxes of cigarettes back in the day. You get a little card with your pack of cigarettes, and a lot of them got destroyed, and people thought they were going to be worthless. So finding them still intact all this time later is unreal.
But for Tom, it's more than just a collection of cards. It's artwork, a treasure of America's pastime.
It's a true piece of history for baseball itself, but for Americana in general. Just thinking that someone thought to put these in the trunk lid to conserve them like that.
He's currently auctioning off the cards, with the top bid sitting at $6,700. In Boston, Logan Hall, WBZ News.
Hockey fans got an exciting matchup between the Florida Panthers and the New Jersey Devils, but ended in a loss. New Jersey broke through with back-to-back goals from Timo Meier and Nico Hischier, while goalie Jake Allen kept the Panthers from mounting a comeback. Florida kept pushing for a comeback, but New Jersey's defense held strong until the final buzzer. The final score was Panthers 1, Devils 3. Their next game will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
could really use a new tablet. I just don't have the money.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes?
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by Pantotech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
We have breaking news. John Bolton, former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, is turning himself in after being indicted by a grand jury.
You are seeing live images from outside the courthouse near Washington, D.C., where Bolton arrived minutes ago. The former Trump national security advisor has been under investigation for allegedly sending classified information to his family. According to court records, the agents seized multiple documents labeled secret, confidential, and classified, including some about weapons of mass destruction. In a statement, Bolton said he will fight the charges. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak.
I'm Adrian Diaz-Alejo.
And I'm Brenda Miranda. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.